Hey, this is Don.
This is Junior.
All Things Paranormal. So, kind of bear with us for a second. Okay, so we're going to start off. We're going to do us a little show about
Aliens,
UFOs. So, let me show you a picture here real quick. See if I got one. Oh man, look at that right there. Looks kind of like a Charlie. So, man, so what has happened here in the last few days?
So Trump got up there and he bought a website or .gov for aliens.gov. So
Yeah, that's
what's going to
pretty
be on
good.
that.
Man, you got to think. So this is John or Junior or a conspiracy theorist. He kind of follows all the stuff like that. Man, what do you think about all these asteroids that's starting to hit left and right? Do you think that AI 3 or whatever that is could be sending out asteroids this way? It's like an attack.
I don't know, or a probe or something.
Yeah, I mean it's so you got one hit Austin, you got one that hit Ohio, and I've seen this morning there was a couple more that that come in and starting to hit around. That's kind of unusual.
The one in
I,
Houston.
I can't remember ever in my whole life of anything like that happening, and now all of a sudden
Yeah.
they're all over the place.
Yeah, right after this comet just shot through and it had near miss with us
Yeah, that's crazy.
within the last year.
Yeah, I mean it seems like in the last few years, aliens right here has got up there and increased the things. You know, you had to. It started off like in Las Vegas when they had the video of that person. I wish I had the video still, but somehow they've taken it down off our end. But they filmed the alien just running around looking over a fence and stuff.
Yeah.
Man, them people got kind of scared.
And all these military videos of the pilots up and they're flying their jets and stuff, and they see these UFOs that are just going from hovering to 50,000 miles.
Now to bring it back, me and your daddy was the first ones to break that
Yeah.
on the internet ever. I mean, nobody else had all that. We did.
Mm-hmm.
And man, we put it out there and everybody got up there and, oh man, this is fake or whatever. But then all of a sudden, hey, it's real, you know. Let's get a little alien dude up front here. So,
And if you haven't seen Full Disclosure on Prime, I recommend you take it a watch. It's a good documentary.
yeah. What do you think about the hiding of all the stuff?
I mean, how can you hide that much information from the American public, the world?
Right.
You know, for so long.
So long. And you know, you got other presidents of other countries are starting to come out going, "Hey, man, there's something there."
Yeah.
You know.
Everybody wanted to keep it secret. All these big countries wanted to keep it secret. I think so they could, reverse engineer all these UFOs that they've been capturing or crashed and they've been acquired.
Yeah, they got like laser weapons and stuff now, and stuff. So man, it's getting pretty crazy. The so you got several different kinds of aliens. You got you got the typical gray, is what I showed you. Um, they range between like 2.5 to 3.5 feet from what everybody says. I don't know that for a fact because I've never seen an alien gray. And then you got the reptilians, which looks kind of like a walking lizard. And they say them things are about 6 foot tall. And then they could change different, uh, kind of like morph into a different type of appearance. You know, kind of like a chameleon.
Yeah.
So I've heard stories that Obama was a reptilian.
Yeah.
You know, and some of the thinking, people just get up there and just, you just don't know.
I want to know is, I mean, they're obviously UFOs. I mean, anybody, any kind of, brain can see that there's stuff happening that nobody can explain. But why are they here? Why aren't they?
Well, that's the same thing I've asked. I said, why would you come hundreds and thousands of light years away to come up to Earth, Texas? What is it that they have, or what is it that we have that they don't? Man, evidently they got a heck of a lot more technology than what we got.
Yeah. Maybe they're concerned that the human race is just too violent to be.
But that's a
And
possibility.
they're
Yeah,
just watching us and making sure we're not,
yeah,
gonna get space travel or faster than light or whatever
yeah.
they have.
Or it's just like watching ants, I guess. Basically, but it's crazy. Or what I dare to say, food. you know,
Some of us are a little bit more gruesome than others,
well,
but
I mean, it ain't like you just walk around Mars and get up there and find a hind corner of a human, you know. So,
just rocks out.
yeah, yeah. Well, they did find supposedly this morning they released that they found a bone on Mars.
Yeah. Bone.
A
That's not
bone.
where they found like a pyramid structure.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So now I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to put my hand on it to say, hey, this is really a bone. But I don't know about that part. I'd like to see it. But man, it's what are y'all's views on the aliens coming? I mean, I know it seems like that they start making more of an appearance and stuff whenever the world's in a big turmoil. The world's in a pretty big turmoil right now. So it's back in World War II. Nobody really talked about all that. But then they had what they called the Foo Fighters, not the band,
yeah.
but the Foo Fighters, which was actually aliens or alien ships that the Flying Tigers and stuff had seen while they said, man, look at that thing just go. They just couldn't put their finger on it. They knew it was way far advanced than anything that Germany had or Japan had or anything like that. So it seems like anytime that there's the world at war is getting up there and uh, they'll they'll pop up. And so,
And I don't think that they are violent or mean us harm or anything like that because their technology is so much more advanced. They could have wiped us out
oh yeah,
100 years ago.
yeah. I think that they're just you know trying to keep two dogs from fighting. Hey man, y'all cut that out. You know, and then every once in a while, one of them will crash or something, and then they'll go check it out. So they had, back in Roswell, where they had the Roswell incident where it crashed, and that was in what, the 40s?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, 40s. And then you had the Battle of Los Angeles.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, so it was back in just about World War II time. Uh, they got up there, and no, it was after that, and they got up there, and something flew over in Los Angeles. They couldn't uh, see it. Well, they got it on, like, I guess maybe radar or something, and they got up there and they said, "Man, it's coming in." And so then they just started putting air stuff out in Los Angeles, and just shooting it up in the air, trying to take it down. And they hit something, and it goes down, and then naturally, they said, oh, it was a weather balloon. It wasn't no weather balloon.
Mm.
You
There's been
know,
a lot of weather balloon
there's
crashes
been
around.
a lot of weather balloon crashes. Uh, but they took it out. It wasn't long ago whenever they had the balloons
Yeah,
flying over.
Chinese spy balloons.
Yeah, Chinese spy balloons. That they shot down. It's kind of embarrassing whenever they see the balloon up there and it takes three missiles to hit it.
Yeah.
I think I'd kind of get rid of that guy.
And they were telling everybody not to fire
Well, they wasn't hitting it. So, uh, what is your opinion on the recent events uh, affecting the aliens, or I mean, of hiding what the aliens are doing? You know what I'm saying?
it. Yeah. Well,
Do you think that they're just showing, just hiding, they're making stuff go crazy just to keep from publishing the?
I don't know. I think information's gotten out. I mean, they have Congress
Yeah,
testifying that they've had all the sightings and organic life forms that were found. Like, this is all like through the government, like through what are the hearings.
yeah,
But something is building. The suspense is building. There's something big about to happen. they're just gonna, the government's just gonna come out and just fully admit that they've, that they messed up, they've been hiding this for so long, or I don't know, but something is about to happen, and I think it's gonna happen within the next couple of years.
I sure would like to get up there and be around to see all that. And for the true disclosure, I kind of thought that Trump would get up there and release a little something, but then next thing you know, he's got so much on his plate, he can't even, you
I
know.
mean, but he is doing that .gov,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
aliens .gov, but I don't know, that could go one or two ways.
So is that supposed to be where you report, or is that supposed to be what you read?
Nobody knows. The White House official or whatever just said stay tuned and then had an alien emoji posted in the release.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know. I wish they take it a little bit more seriously than posting emojis and
Yeah,
making it a joke.
yeah. Well, that's the quickest way to take people's mind off of stuff is to, you know.
Yeah. And the amount of misinformation that gets released too, I mean, that's mind blowing.
Well, it's like anything in the paranormal field. People will get up there and either make up stuff or uh, I don't know. I mean, just have weird. I mean, they just people just do things weird, and every time somebody sets some false information or false pictures or AI crap
Yeah.
and all that, that just sets everything back.
Mm. Yeah, I think even going back in time, like crop circles and stuff like that, I think that was just a farmer having a good joke.
Well, some possible. I mean, goes out there with a sickle in the middle of the night and open a little bit up. Yeah, it's crazy.
Trying to run off his neighbors so he gets cheap land or something.
Yeah, man, that's what I do. If you can get you some cheap stuff, get that's free money. So I'm not sure what we got coming up here pretty soon. I know there's some job changing and some uh, vacationing I think are coming up. So I'm not sure what's in our future, but I know we still try to do some investigations if we can. We've got a new person here. We've got John Jr. He's going to start being a little more active member. He's got time for it, and
Yeah, my kids are a little older. I got more time.
yeah, that's right. He's able to run around, and man, we're looking forward to him and his input and his up to date on the conspiracy, of everything.
Yeah, and I will admit, I'm way more skeptical of things than the rest of my family. So we got the black sheep coming in here.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. I like to see
yeah,
some visual proof.
that's right. Yeah. So, I mean, what we might believe is not quite what he believes. Our last Bigfoot hunt that we went on, we didn't get much information on all that. The wind was blowing, the video, it was just nothing really there. We did get a couple of, oh, excuse me, pardon me. We did get a couple of tracks uh, that we took and casted. Don't hold us against our castings because this is not quite the casting that everybody is looking for. That's not like the perfect casting. I got one here somewhere. I don't know where's that. Oh, it's up there. I got one of the Patterson Gimlin, but this is what we got. You can kind of tell the toes a little bit, and then the heel area and all that.
What
So,
size shoe do you think Bigfoot would wear?
well, I don't know. I wear a 12 and a half, and this right here is about 5 inches longer than my foot. And this is the other that we got from that area. So our casting is we're not like we're not like the casting people, but you can kind of tell right through here, heel. So might be a boot, might be a big foot.
I mean, that'd be a big old boot.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Even
big.
just looking at
Right.
the width of it.
Yeah, the thing there. So that's a pretty big foot. Whether person or not, it's huge. Um, if it is, that is one huge dude walking around the woods. Just to show.
Yeah, you might be part Bigfoot.
That's right, part Bigfoot. But like I said, we didn't have anything far as like video or audio. We did have some wolves hollering or coyotes or whatever that is. I think, if I remember right, we had a ranger one time tell us that a coyote's breeding with wolves up there, and it's making like a hybrid and stuff. And now that's also the Werewolf Alley area too. So I don't know. That could have been possibly a werewolf.
Yes.
I mean, we don't have proof of that. We just got what the well the werewolf part was just off of research. Yeah. So, but you got anything else you want to add?
No, I mean, I'd like to hear from somebody who's seen a UFO or heard of somebody who's seen one. I'd like some details. Like where it was, how long ago. Just describe the sighting to us. So,
Hey, we could get up there, and if you send us a video, an audio, or anything that we could uh, use or see, we'll take it and we'll hook you up. We got some little things that goes on top of your can, your beer can, that opens up and you can drink it and then close it back up, keep mosquitoes or flies or bees or whatever out of it. Uh, we got several other different things,
yeah,
that
a T-shirt for an interview.
yeah. If you're a monster alien, you know anything like that, give us a holler.
Yeah,
We'll put you on the show
yeah.
and we'll interview you, or we'll do it over the phone with a video or something. Give us a holler. We'll make it worth your while. Um, what else was I gonna say? Oh, some reason now we got our Ford Broncos are we're increasing them.
Yeah.
So if you know anybody that works for Ford and they want to get up there and sponsor us, we're always looking for a Raptor. Uh, so, but you got to get up there and you got to give it to us. You know who our biggest sponsor is? Us. It's me. Yeah,
And this equipment isn't cheap.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Charles that's built everything that we got. That's just like
I mean,
some
it's
tech,
mind blowing
yeah, some tech genius.
I don't even know how he does all of it.
Yeah, he just does it. But
It's pretty
it's
cool.
crazy. Yeah,
Like he built his own computer basically
yeah.
just for this.
And then all the camera setups and stuff like
Yeah.
that. We got some different cameras we're going to try out here for a few days, or for a little while, and see if they turn out pretty good. That might be another little shell in the arsenal, that we could use. Uh, maybe I think we got some different audio too.
Or if y'all want to recommend some equipment too,
Yeah,
we don't know everything.
that's right. We're all about getting up there and saying, "Hey, man, we need this or whatever." Now, we're not much on spirit boxes. We're not much on anything like that because you don't know who you're talking to. Uh, we'd rather get up there and say, "Hey, who's somebody here?" And then they tell us what they're doing. That way there's no misconfusion of somebody rattling off some static and saying, "Hey, they said hi." You know, but we want indisputable evidence. But you got anything else?
No, I think that's about
Okay.
it.
Yeah, send us your pictures, send us your videos, send us all that. Our email is johnson.don32@yahoo.com. Our phone number is 409-239-3437 or 409-550-7384. Anything else? No? This is Don.
It's Junior.
All
All
things
things paranormal.
paranormal.